Hello, my name is Sian Pascal, and welcome to the Light Collective YouTube channel, which often features a lot of yogic philosophy and satsang. And if you're particularly interested in ideas around Tantra, which is where we tend to focus, and wisdom around Tantric philosophy, practice, ideas, then feel free to hit subscribe below and join us for every upcoming wisdom talk that we offer. Let's discuss how we can allow the mind to drop into a state of stillness while we're working with the practice of mantra meditation. When we are doing a mantra meditation, we are continuing to bring the mind out of distracted thoughts and back into the repetition internally of a mantra. And this focus is very powerful. It helps to guide us and anchor the mind towards something that is positive, that creates powerful and positive change internally and in the mind. But that working with the mantra is a kind of dynamic process. In fact, within the tradition of Tantra, you could see it as a Shakti or dynamic practice to work with mantra because it creates a kind of vibration internally that creates change. After working with mantra for some time or within your own practice, there is a kind of final step that I like to invite my students to move into when they feel ready. And this final step is actually allowing the mantra to be released. So you can be focusing on the mantra, having a thought, and then remembering you come back to the mantra, come back into the focus. And when you're feeling really kind of focused with the mind, comfortable with this process, you can start to play with very lightly releasing from any anchor at all. You can almost sense that the mantra itself kind of evaporates or dissipates. And what is left is a mind without any anchor. This moment may be fleeting. It could just be a split second before you start to think about a thought or the mantra starts to naturally arise again internally, and that's okay. But this moment where you're able to let go of the mantra and let the mind rest in a kind of still inner state of pure awareness is the opposite of Shakti, dynamic energy. And in the Tantric tradition is what we would call still Shiva energy. And this can be a really nice way to play with both of these energies within your mantra meditation practice. Your mantra is there, it's the focus, you keep coming back to it. And it might just be that at the very end of the meditation, you play with letting it go, see what happens, and then seal your meditation. Or you might like to bring this in to the process of your meditation over and over again, where you focus on the meditation, you have a thought, you focus on the meditation, and the mantra, and then you let go of the mantra. And then either the mantra comes back in or a thought comes back in, and you focus on that mantra within the meditation again and again, and then you lightly let it go. And then the mind moves to its focus, whether it's distraction or mantra, and you can repeat this process over and over again within your own meditation. I usually invite this if the person is feeling confident, they're ready to start practicing with a greater kind of commitment, and they've been committed to practicing for quite some time. But at whatever stage you're in, it can be really nice to have an experience of that still space within that comes from dropping in to the anchorless mind.